call him a child? Did you call the child the word? It is my business. You call him a child? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. Alright, that's what you say. Nobody dig into your shit. That little kid, you call him a... The little child? Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
So, for this video, there's a lot to unpack here because he said, we'll see when this video goes out. So he already knows that people are already on his side for what he's doing. And evil likes to support evil. Not saying what she did is right or wrong, right? Because white people or people in general need to understand that you let a word control you and you're living in fear in society because you're going to be judged by people for using the word. But those same people use the word with each other or towards other white people. So if a word is out there and it's a bad word, why should anyone be allowed to use it? But guess what? They're going to come with racism, which doesn't exist. It's a made-up word to keep you in fear and control, just like how the blacks now are using this word to keep white people in fear. The same word, racism, on the other side is used to keep the black people controlled and in fear. Isn't that interesting? And if the kid was raised properly, and it could be raised properly too, but that's really hard to say because a kid that is actually raised properly wouldn't do a thing like that. But who knows? They could be corrupt by their friends in school because you send your kids to school and because you don't love your kids. So you send them to this public school to be corrupt by other kids that are not raised with good values. Right? And apparently she launched a GoFundMe that's hitting $1 million. And people are upset about it because of the slur that she used. So if she's using it and it's bad, why is anyone allowed to use it? It's like saying, this is evil if you use it, but it's not evil if I use it, using an evil to do good, which is actually kind of crazy to me. But the reason why her GoFundMe is almost at $1 million now is because of the resentment of white people. They're tired. They are tired of being called racist. They're tired of blacks using this against them. And if they don't overcome this word, it will destroy society because they're going to do things out of anger and resentment towards black people, which black people have hate against white people because of slavery that's been taught in the black community that the white man is oppressing them. And they grew up hating white people for it. Which that's not true because it's hatred and racism doesn't exist. The families, they keep perpetuating this situation in society. And on the other end, for the white people, because they're tired and fed up with it, they're and they're only obligating to these black people out of guilt and resentment. They're going to end up hating black people. That's why GoFundMe is rising at over probably $1 million at this point. Because they're tired, they're frustrated of this racism thing that black people keep holding on to, and it's going to cause more issues in society. But if white people just overcome this word and don't care what people say or what they do, don't care, because this word should not be able to control you. And if it controls you, you're living in fear. And that's no way to live. You're being controlled by the blacks, which is actually insane to me. But let me know what you think of this video. Is what she did right or wrong? Let me know.